1.37, right? What is that? That's almost 1.5.
Yeah, it felt weird putting one, so I was like, just one item, seems a little drastic, so.
So again, job so well done, and the consistency of it. The consistency of it. I could easily be standing up here and going and having a whole lot different numbers, but there's 2 individuals that won't let that happen. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Construction new pools.
Oh, excavation.
What is this? Excavation yearly stats, 2023, 61, 2024, 47, 2025, 57. What is our goal this year?
85.
85, no, about 85.
80.
Well, the goals that I got from the new pool sales designers were 94, is what they're saying. 94 as of right now.
94 sold.
They have their personal goals, yeah, as far as sold, yeah.
Okay, so we just, out of that, you know,
Should be
80?
90%, something like that, yeah.
80 digs,
Mhm.
something like that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Up for the challenge.
Construction renovations. This is an area we kind of dabbled in a little bit, didn't take it quite as seriously as we need to. This is a huge revenue source for Omni. We've decided we want to go down this avenue, and we're going down it beautifully with Char's assistant. Char came on, didn't know anything about renovations, but she's grabbed it. She kept her head down. She learned the process, and now she's like a little freaking pit bull, man. She's always after everybody for everything. I freaking love it. Q4, 12 completed in 2025. Chip outs to interior. This is a big 26 business days, man. This is renovations. This is a space that's so unknown. You don't know what you're gonna run into until you run into it. And when we run into it, we adapt, we pivot, figure it out, and we keep moving forward. It's so nice. So what this does with the right people in place, it instills confidence in Omni to go, when somebody comes in, because there's plenty of pool builders, they don't want to touch renos. They just don't want to go in that space because you can lose your ass.
We get referred out.
Yeah,
We have 2 pool companies that refer us out.
that are referring us out. I mean, that's huge. That's so cool. Number of punch list items, 3.5. Number of days for punch list, 4.5. That was in 2024. 2025, number of punch list items, 4.3. Number of days for punch list, 5.3. Up a tick, but there's some numbers that are gonna come following this. Our average reno is like in a different league now. Like what is that number?
About 50.
50,000?
Yeah.
And it was,
I think it was, we'll see it in a minute, I think it's like 20.
yeah,
25,
that's night and day. That's like another reno within that reno that you're doing. So the magnitude of the job has changed. These are very, very respectable numbers, very respectable numbers. Sold renovations, drastically different scope of range. 15,000 renovations all the way up through $175,000 renovation. Doesn't really matter what they want to do, we can figure it out and we can make it happen for them. So kudos to our entire team. So Construction Standards Committee, we started this a year ago. Yeah, really focusing in on it. But we recognize that you guys need to know what to sell, right? And how to sell it. And you know, this freaking wall, the water feature wall. Can we build it at 12? Can we build it at 18? Can we have 16? Well, I mean, what the fuck is it, guys? Just tell me, and we'll sell it that way, right? But we don't know yet, right? We've got history on what we've done in the field, but we don't have anything concrete, set in stone, where we can die on the sword with it. We just had this conversation with Michael, Martin, and Aaron, where Omni is, because we were pushing back in the strategy meetings, and we're like, no, you can't do that, right? This is our standard, this is our standard. Well, Aaron brought up a great point. If Aaron doesn't know the standard, and he's like, who you guys are going to, we don't have a freaking standard, right? We think we got a standard in the field. So we've made the promise, the commitment to sales to diligently, and we're gonna go for the ones that are, you know, we've got excavation, we've got shock, you know, the plumbing, the steel and all that stuff. but we're gonna really start to hone in on the ones that are biting us consistently. The two that come to mind are obviously the water feature walls, and drainage, yard drainage. What do we wanna see there? How do we wanna price that out? We just wanna give you guys the ammunition that when you're talking to the client, you know, as long as you've gotten all of your yeses as it relates to construction standards, you got a good order and we can build it, all right? That's the team that we've got, so stay tuned for that. But each standard explicitly defines, is it like this?
They're all connected.
There's
Yeah.
literally
What is the
one.
standard?
What's the standard is, why it exists and the expected outcome, how it's built in the field, how it is drawn and documented. That's the other nice thing about this too, is when we start to create these standards, we're gonna have the detail behind it. That's gonna be able to go on the construction plan. That's gonna help us in construction, right? So we know we're building it the same exact way every single solitary time, because that's our standard, right? That's the goal for it. Who it applies to and when, whether it requires plan details, cost and pricing. This is a big one. It's huge. That's the make or break, right? How are we costing this? So we know we're gonna be profitable, because I, for one, really liked the end of last year. You know, the payouts. Anybody else?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool. So, more to come if we can get this in line. Yeah, we wanna close the loop so you guys know exactly what you're selling out there, and then we can help deliver your promises. So this is kind of where we're at right now, that's why it's red, it means wrong. We'll decide how to build it, construction. We'll decide how to build it, right? We'll build it our way, telesales later. I can't sell clearly when the build spec keeps changing. Sales trying to sell around field changes, confusing prices and discounts, finance counting counting the damages. Now that it's gotten through, we've got it built. We're like, what the fuck is this? We don't know if we didn't make any money. Specs changed in the field, cost exploded, profit vanished. And now that we're all tied into that end of the year, which I really like, we don't want that to vanish. We want to maintain it. This is where we're headed. Sooner than later, we can make this happen. Sales defines the specs and pricing. You guys are telling us our job is to build exactly what was sold, nothing less, nothing more. This is what you guys are building. This is what I promised my client. This is what I want. And you can do that with confidence because you're going to have the standards, right? You're going to know how we're expecting to build it for you. Construction is built to sold specs, actual labor and materials, financing, audits, actuals versus specs. Christine's in here with a big old smile. We compare real cost to the sold specs and show a true profit. We design and price exactly what the client wants and will pay for. Right?
Preach.
This is where we're going. So stay tuned. Martin?
All right. So in 2025, yeah. I don't think that thing's even on.
Oh.
It's not meant, it's meant
It's-
to
it's
record, to capture and
Gotcha.
recording,
Okay.
not for like.
Now it's on.
enterprise voice.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, was it
So
on?
in 2025, quarter four, we had 12 sales. Where's 2024?
You'll see it in the
Okay.
next slides here.
Okay, total pools we had sold in 2025, 60 pools.
And so we sold 60 pools last year, and we have a commitment of 94 this year.
Can you hold this?
That's their internal goals, yeah, their personal goals, yep.
We had, for the month, or for quarter four, we had just under 2 million. And that's a tough quarter to sell in. Schools, people are back in school, the holidays. Christmas comes, forget about pools. We got Christmas, we got travel, we got all these things we need to take care of. So that's a tough quarter, so that was pretty good. Total for the year, new pool sales, that's just new pools. Right, 7.5 million, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, so that means this year we're gonna be closer to 10. 11, yeah, with the number we're talking about. 2025, quarter four, rental sales, 23, rental sales, 671,000. We almost did in quarter four what we did the entire year of 2024. we did that.
Nice.
2025 rental sales, 63, a little over $3 million. We only did we barely did 900,000 for an entire year of the year. It wasn't even that. Yeah, here we go, exactly. 2024, we had 41, we had total 948,000, under 1 million. Average sale for a rental was 23,000 in 24. In 2025, we had 63,000. I'm sorry, 63 sales, and we had a little over 3 million. Average price of sale for a rental was 50,000. I remember then that was the price of a new pool. Yeah, and it's renovating. And you're gonna see that more and more, because a lot of people, they're not buying, they're not jumping to their new house, so now they're investing in their house. And still, you know, there's a lot of old pools out there, and these guys are doing an amazing job selling these remodels. Sales equipment work. 2025 new sales, we had 8. This is pool equipment we're talking about.
Yeah, this is
Pumps,
Char and
filters.
Justin.
Yeah, I mean, Char's over there, they're over there selling stuff, she hasn't even seen it, she's talking to them. Oh, you know what, you could probably use a new pump, new filter, what do you think? Okay, sure. $64,000 in new pool equipment. All right, here's our sales stats that we had for the year. Let me go this side, can't see this. As you can see, our average for our designers, now Jim, who's retired, he did 45,000. I did a little over 200,000. Ventura did $500,000. Michael, salesman of the year in demo, in remodels, just a little under 2 million. That's a lot in remodels. That's a lot. Yeah, Adam, who wasn't even with us that long. I mean, you weren't even here, what, not even 5 months yet?
3 months.
3 months.
4.
Yeah, 671,000. And Justin and Sean. Justin's selling. Look at him. He's the most non-sale guy you'll meet. 40,000. Yeah, new pools. This is what we're looking at. Yeah, these are some of the numbers that we're projecting for the year.
No, that was last.
Oh, I'm sorry, this is 2025, yeah, sorry. Okay, Aaron, selling 3 pools. Have you ever heard Aaron sell a pool? He talks about buying. I've had a client go, I'm trying to buy this pool, can you sell it to me? Yeah. But he did a little under $1 million. Dave, 3.25. Very good. Terry, doing good right here, with 1.3. And Lori, she's starting to hit her stride too. She did a little over 600,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, you can see our average per design, how much we spent. This is still, these numbers still baffle me how much some of these pools cost now.
Comparison from last
And then from 2024 to 2025, 2024 we had 67 sales with a total of 6.2 million. 123 sales with 10.74 million. That's remodels and new. So we're gonna be closer with remodels. I think we'll be closer to about 15. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
So sales meeting, I think you guys know we switched that from 1 o'clock to 12:30. The reason why is because me, Martin, and Aaron want to be a little more active in the committee that we have there, the standards committee.
The CSC. CSC, that's what we're calling it.
But that's conflicting with our CSCs up front.
What?
Anyway, so general
We're
sales. Then we're gonna have a general sales meeting. That meeting is gonna be internal. We're gonna have construction schedulers a part of that for a portion of the time, and then it'll be me, Martin, and Aaron will kind of run that. Just to go over some of the things that we did last year, how we could change some of those things, and obviously we want our opinion from sales and feedback there. And then vendor showcase. So we're gonna have vendors, subcontractors come in. It's gonna be an all-day thing. Each of those are. But basically what me and Ronnie have been telling the vendors is we just want them to teach you guys how to sell their product or whatever their profession is. So whatever tidbits you guys can get from that during that training, we're hoping you guys are gonna get a lot from it. But Veronica's working diligently on that to try to set that up and in blocks, so. Reviews. Scott? This is last year, or
2024, 46 new reviews, 46 positive, 2 negatives. The negative one just, it just kills us. you know, I know that Aaron almost is to tears when he sees them and is willing to do anything to get it taken back down or off. But I think honestly, I think our whole team has that same feeling. When you, it's so frustrating when you know, go into a client or you're working with a client, and they're disappointed in what we've delivered. It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens, and there's just something about that. And I think everybody feels the same way. It just doesn't set well with you. You want to please the client. I think that's a huge part of our success, because there's plenty of companies out there where they've got a staff that they're just there for the dollar. They're literally there for the paycheck. And I feel sorry for the people that are in that situation. And if you're in that situation here, let's talk. You'll probably want to leave. But like to me, and I said it before, like I freaking truly, when I wake up in the morning, like I'm excited to get in there, man, and knock it out. Let's knock this day out. Let's see what it's gonna bring us, and let's figure out our complications, and make Omni more successful. But anyhow, 46 new reviews, 46 positive, 2 negatives, sucked.
And what those do too, one negative review will bring down our rating by 0.1. It's just a different feeling when you start looking at a company. Anything, if you're looking at a company that's a 4.8 and a 4.4, I have a completely different feeling about that company.
So with that, and everyone's focus, everyone's attention, new and great news, our rating has went from 4.6 stars to 4.7. That right there, that 6 to that 7, it's like climbing a mountain, man. It takes forever to get there. But we did it, and hopefully we can go into that Michael 4.8 by the end, or even 9. We'd be happy with a 5. I mean, 5 is not big. But quarter 4, 10 new reviews, 10 positive, 0 negative. 0 negative reviews. I mean, that's badass right there. And all of 2025, 56 new reviews, 56 positive, 0 negatives. So for all of 2025, we had no negative reviews.
We had one that got removed.
We had 2 of them, and they, and people worked very diligently to get them removed. The last one was Lori.
Okay.
Lori got it removed. They gave us a review before even meeting with anybody. So Lori met with them. They didn't go with Lori, but they removed the review.
Oh, wow. What do we have to give them? Some attention. So,
And by the way, any of the reviews that we've had, like last, we never even built their pool. It had to do with like somebody to get back to them or something was, yeah.
But I do gotta say, Lori, that was a big deal for what you did, and you know, going out there and spending your time. I mean, probably 3-4 hours of her time was wasted just to get that review taken off, and she was able to do that. So.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And he was adamant that he was not gonna remove it. I called him and spoke to him, and he was like, nope, it's staying on. I haven't even spoken to anybody yet.
Did you hear?
I did.
That's pretty cool. Every detail built with intention. Again, this is what we live for.
Oh, Lori's talking. Go ahead, Lori.
No, that's what she, this was for later.
Go, Lori.
Go ahead, Lori.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
He's just one of those people that just is angry at the world and doesn't like anything, but I showed him how professional we were, and even if he didn't buy from us, that what he was saying was actually not true. So, I guess I guilted him in, I don't know how I did it.
Good job.
You did it.
Guilt of a woman, I tell you. It's got a lot of power.
We'll move mountains.
And I threatened to kick his ass.
There it is.
See?
Probably not the truth.
Yeah, knew there's something there.
Violence.
Where I come from,
Right?
it's volume.
A lot of these next are just pictures just from the year, so. Yeah.
When Michael sent this out, by the way, I was blown away by it. Holy crap, this is impressive, the way he put this together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job, Michael.
yeah. it was
Yeah,
really good.
button.
Yeah, still.
But
Torrington.
I love that he wants to make it great.
Huh? Never thought we were gonna get never,
Mm-mm.
but she did. That's so cool.
I
It's a
think I'm
beautiful
gonna
backyard.
bring up an example of it was yesterday or the day before. We went out for a walkthrough, and this lady was this.
She was there.
super nasty, yeah, super
I
nasty with us.
remember.
But what has happened is I think we quickly in one day fixed all the issues
Yeah.
that we had, or maybe 2 days.
Yep.
And she's gonna be happy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I think we could turn that around. I don't think a review by any means, but I think at least she's gonna be happy.
A satisfied customer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just more reviews, pictures.
Happy people.
Highlights here.
You know, if anybody follows our Instagram or you see our Facebook page, we have some clients, like Kathy Still as well. Every time we post something, she always puts, love Omni, love my pool, love this company. She's
Yeah.
they're always doing
Yeah.
that. That's pretty cool if they're engaged like that.
Look at that pool.
Yeah, that's badass.
If you guys are ever bored and wanna see a pretty cool freaking pool, go look at this one. Yeah, it's over there. This is the one off of Tangerine.
I'm done
Yeah,
looking at
night
it.
too.
Yeah.
I'm so done looking at it.
He's like, I'm
Yeah.
good.
I'm done
We'll
looking
see you
at
next
it.
time for everybody.
Yeah,
It looks
it's a rough one.
Well, I'm interested.
I
Yeah, I ran my ass off that day, alright?
But that's our Martin, man, right?
Yeah, man.
Pickleball
I
mania.
ran like 13 miles that day.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Or 9,000 calories.
More than wall sits.
Love it.
And these little shorts are, I just
Yeah.
love the shorts, man.
Yeah.
Because people don't have attention span anymore, so I think these shorts are really gonna help us. just-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are awesome.
Oh, sorry.
Did anybody see the last one Jade did? That was absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one. I
Oh,
saw her
that's
this
good.
morning.
Wow.
Legs.
Was everybody happy?
Legs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look out.
Hopefully that video doesn't
Honestly,
play.
Yeah.
It made it in there.
You what did?
Oh, yeah, it did.
Anyways, that was a fun Christmas party. Hopefully-
That was a
Yeah,
good
that was good.
time.
Backstorm was very interesting.
While drinking.
Well, drinking, yeah. At least it was the first thing. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure they do that on purpose.
No more sparkle.
Yeah.